It's a huge shame that at least 160 million children across the world earn some form of child labor. For the first time in 20 years, the campaign to end child labor has stalled. Child laborers can be found in the supply chains of some of the world's largest multinational corporations. Global estimates of child labor indicate that with over 80 million African child laborers, 1 in every 5 children in Africa are involved in some sort of child labor. This disturbing indicator is more than twice as high as it is in other regions of the world. 35 million from this number are involved in life-threatening, dangerous and hazardous jobs. In spite of the progress against child labor across the world, child labor worsened in sub-Saharan Africa between 2010 and 2020, in contrast to continued progress elsewhere in the world. Now more than ever, Africa must expedite action to preserve the rights of children and restore their dignity. This pressing need of protecting underage children trapped in slavery, some chaperoning older handicapped mendicant parents, many forced into unpaid unemployment and trafficking, forced to partake in armed conflict, while some are used for illicit activities like gun running, drug peddling, prostitution and pornography. Beyond targeted policies implemented by African governments to combat child labor, the retrogression might have been driven by broader environmental, economic and demographic forces acting against government initiatives. Although the universal ratification of Convention 182 on the eve of the International Year for the Elimination of Child Labor in 2021 remains promising, political crisis, conflicts, deforestation, internal displacement, flooding and climatic changes continue to impact state fragility and worsen crisis, thereby heightening the risk of child labor. In Africa's most populous nation, Nigeria, parents enjoy the benefits of having numerous children because of the cost of raising them is lower, as 1 out of 3 children between 7 to 14 years are involved in some menial jobs. The largest share of child labor is in the agricultural sector, which includes subsistence farming, hawking wares and livestock herding, which is often hazardous in its nature, thus endangering their health, personal safety and moral development. Many others are found in industries such as service sector and domestic work, which are poorly remunerated or unpaid. While some children in child labor are in unpleasant employment relationships with a third-party employer, most work on family farms and family enterprises, especially for aging parents to meet family needs. Child labor is everyone's business. Young adults should not be heard or seen working on fields but on dreams. Child labor distresses everyone, and its ripple effects affects individuals, societies, corporate bodies and government. Comprehensive regional policies must prioritize children's access to free quality public education, strengthening and legislating communal sensitization, extending social protection systems, protecting vulnerable populations in situations of conflict and disaster, while ensuring fair and equitable migration governance in order to better the lives of African children.